WPHT.
All right, Dom Giordano Show, youtube.com/1210. Our buddy Robin Schaefer, not only on the line with us, but on Zoom. Could he be on the beach on Zoom? That's an interesting connection. Hey, Robin, welcome back for this annual tradition. Thanks for joining us.
Great to be with you again, Dom, here from the famous music pier in Ocean City, New Jersey. I'm here with Betsy, the choral director, and the students from the Cumberland Regional High School chorus. I'm going to let them start the show off. 1, 2, 3. Did you hear that?
Yeah. All right, so how did you corral all these students today? Each year it's a bigger production. Yeah.
Well, today was the official opening of the beach, and these students did an amazing job of serenading the people that came out to the beach today in this annual tradition of the unlocking of the beach. And we had a pretty good turnout, considering it's about, 40 degrees out here? I mean, it's a very cold day.
Yes,
goes along with the winter that we just had. I was asking Betsy what the best food and drink is for the vocal cords, and I asked whether Johnson's popcorn or the curly fries were good for it, but I'll let Betsy explain.
A cup of tea is always the best thing for your voice, and you can always put a little bit of honey in there as well.
Well, Betsy, though, but I thought you would give away the big secret. Watered down pineapple juice. That's what cuts it. I've given that to national figures. Make sure the entire chorus compliments me if I ever see them. Pineapple juice.
Dom said watered down pineapple juice is his advice.
That's good advice, too.
Thank you, Betsy.
Absolutely.
So, Robin, usually you find a lot of people when we talk about the state of America, which means the state of Trump at this point, economy, affordability, etc. And you usually give us the inflation watch along the boardwalk. Do you notice anything this year? The first thing we always ask about is pizza. Ballpark figure, what's a slice of pizza at the average Ocean City this year? Do you have a sense?
Oh my goodness, I had to take out a second mortgage just to think about getting a slice of pizza this year. I'm here with Kelly from Ocean City. I'm going to ask her, do you know what a slice of pizza costs on the boardwalk this year?
Oh, you have a daughter that works at Mango. What does it cost?
Oh, wait, I'm here with Bill from Ocean City. He's going to answer that.
It's 3 easy payments of $25 a month.
Bill is the owner of OC Bikes here in Ocean City, and he could tell you a lot about the state of the economy here.
Yeah, not that I Bill and right. Yeah, Bill. Not that I am, because I feel for these pizza shop owners. Because of inflation, etc. They get accused. It's the first thing we look at: the price of pizza. They're not gouging anybody. They have to keep up with Jersey, where we are now. Regulations, more and more of that, and then inflation of everything. So, Bill, what's the biggest change year over year? Is there a product or something that really is zoomed, makes it hard for the small business people on the boardwalk?
What's the biggest change in the prices for people on the boardwalk who are business owners to deal with?
I think it's overall you're seeing a rising economy. To benchmark it from one year to the next, it's really hard to say. I mean, I think people, for the most part, come down here prepared and know that it's the closer you get to the ocean, things are going to get more expensive. But overall, we're just excited to be here. And, even though it's kind of not the greatest day in the world, it held out nicely enough to get in the unlocking of the beach. That was very politician type answer, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Bill.
It's a beautiful event.
Yeah. Robin, I wanted to turn to you on a couple fronts. We see you over at Mulligan's, Robin. It's June 19th this year, and it's star-studded, but you're one of the linchpins of it. The first time had to be, 4 or 5 years ago, we talked with you about the wind and the windmills. and it's quiet on that front, but that's because Trump is president and Van Drew has his ear and has power. But once you don't have Trump there, if heaven forbid it's Newsom or somebody like that, we are back onto some problems. So how's it going on that front?
We're continuing the fight. We're going to be relentless. We have great supporters all up and down the East Coast, and they are waiting and ready to pounce if we have to. I mean, right now, things like you said are pretty quiet. We still are fighting a couple of projects that are ongoing, under construction, but the threat has diminished greatly from where it was just a couple of years ago, and you and your listeners are a big part of that, so I want to thank you for that.
Well, Robin, it was one of the moving stories we've had in 10 years, easily. You had something else?
Yeah. I have a couple of young listeners here. I wanted to just see if you had any questions for some young Ocean City residents here about the beach or the windmills or anything like that. You want to introduce yourself?
I'm Ollie Hudak, and I am 11, and I'm just finishing 5th grade. I'm host. You can see her.
All right, you're just finishing 5th grade. Can you recite the 26th Amendment?
Can you recite the 26th Amendment?
Oh, no, I forget that one.
I couldn't do it either.
I don't think we can get you to. I don't think we can get you to 1st grade. That's 6th grade. I don't know, Henry. What do you say?
I say pass. I can't do it.
Wait a minute. How about the First Amendment?
How about the First Amendment? You know what that is?
No, I don't really read anything about that.
You do. Here.
All right.
I do have one more guest if you have time. Our newly elected council member, Jim Kelly, and he went into the water today and braved the 48-degree water temperature.
Let's make that guy mayor. That's good.
Absolutely. I told him he'd make a great mayor. He's my neighbor and a friend. So I just wanted to see if you had any questions to ask him.
Sure. So, Jim, how was the water? How long were you in there for?
How long were you in the water for? And how was the water?
All right, so the water was good, pretty chilly, as you can imagine. I went in, took a dive under, swam underneath a little bit, and brought one wave in. So we hung in there a pretty good time.
All right, well, thank you, Jim.
Jim's quite a surfer, too. So
excellent. Well, Robin, thank you so much. To be continued. And again, June 19th at Mulligan's will be, and of course, July 4th, if you're up for it, we'll be doing something also.
Well, sounds great. I might be in Washington, D.C. I heard the fireworks there are going to be amazing for America's 250th. But
let me just use that as a jumping off point, too. What is it like, the Washington, going to Washington for that? Because in Philadelphia, it's not going to be amazing. We got Jill Scott and Christina Aguilera thrown up there. It could be any day of the year. It has nothing to do with anything. Will Smith, I don't know. I guess we're over the slapping now. I am, but I thought that was kind of a curious choice.
Yeah, it's strange. In Washington, the Trump administration is promising the largest and greatest fireworks show in the history, probably of the world. It's going to be at least twice as long and twice as big. That it's going to be like a fireworks show like no one's ever seen before. And they're painting the bottom of the reflecting pool, so the pool is actually going to look clean and be clean. And what's amazing is all the events that are going to happen, the UFC fight, the Indy car race around the Capitol. They're doing it up right in Washington. I don't know what's wrong with Philly. I mean, Philly's got to step it up. I mean, especially after getting our butts kicked by the Knicks a couple weeks ago. We got to.
Well, Robin, again, thank you for bringing all those folks on. Thank them, too, for coming on today. And, again, your connection with us and friendship with listeners is just spectacular. Out of something bad, something really good has come. So, Robin, thank you. And we'll be in touch. Even if you're in Washington, we'd love to talk with you. Thanks for joining us today.
Absolutely.
All right.
Thanks.
Thanks, Scott. Yeah, it's not a gratuitous shot. Philadelphia, thought about it more. Christina Aguilera, nothing wrong.